Defenders need to cover. Talisca! And that is sensational. 3 goals in his first game for the club.
Well, 3 goals in any game is dreamland, but the debut hat-trick, well played, son.
Welcome back to FIFA Save My Life. Yes, we are back. So we have done you the cheapest solution for Anderson Talisca, coming in at 60 odd K. So he's a fairly cheap beast there, guys, for a lot of people who have been using his gold card over the weekend with Texaria, I think his name is, the guy, the other Brazilian guy who's a bit OP. Everybody seems to be using him over Weekend League. So you get an upgraded version now. So we've got the Rulebreakers Anderson Talisca. So like I said, I've showed you the cheapest solution, and so if you are looking for the cheapest solution, we have already showed you the cheapest solution, and go onto the channel and you will find it. If you're looking for a review and find out if he's any good, well, I'll tell you what, we have done exactly that. We have played some games and yeah, we're going to tell you if we think he's any good or not, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, the nod.
Yeah.
So if you haven't met me before, I am Ben from FIFA Save My Life, and this is my son, Connor. He is come and join me for today, maybe for more, who knows, to see what happens, see if he boosts the ratings, who knows. So then let's do it. Let's go and do the review. Before I do so, guys, please hit that like and subscribe. As I always say, I give 50% of my profits to charity. I give them to Mind, the charity for mental health and well-being. So there you go. It is a good thing. You get to do that for free. It doesn't cost you anything to watch the video, to like, to subscribe, come back, watch more, and every time you do, I get to give those pennies to Mind. Very well worthy cause, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go.
That way.
Yeah, there you go. Got it right this time.
All the way there.
So let's do this. So we have Anderson Talisca. He's tall. He is 6'3". You cannot miss him on the pitch with his bleach blonde hair, and he is towering above people in that cam position. He's got high, low. He is left-footed, and he has 4-star, 4-star. Let's talk about the skills. Did you feel he was skillful on the ball?
Really slow skills, to be honest. I know he's got flair and he's got 4-star skill, but it's just a 6'3".
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, it's a bit sluggish, the skill, so it's not really ideal really to skill people out. But he's got the dribbling, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Close control.
So you're happy with his dribbling, but not so much with his skill.
Don't do skill with him, just do close control. It's
Right.
ideal.
I agree. We basically played a co-op game or two, and yeah, this boy scored some bangers with him, as you will see going on around him. So yeah, you will see the goals and the thing, but it's what we feel is more important. We've got 87 pace. He did actually feel these fast at times, and other times actually quite slow. I think let's just touch on it now. His weakest point, although it says 80 stamina, his stamina was poo, wasn't it?
I don't know why it felt so bad. Every single time, like, I think it was like near enough halfway through the game. It was like halfway, and it was like, where's that all disappeared? Because you got a high low. You named the high, so I don't really get where that's going. But
he did. He definitely started faltering come about the 70th minute.
Yeah.
He was definitely on the amber and downwards. And we actually went into extra time on one of the games, and he was hanging out his ass by the time we finished. So we have 87 speed, as we mentioned, with 91 acceleration and 84 sprint speed. I stuck an engine on him just to make sure we increased that speed by a little bit. Also increased his passing and also increased his dribbling. Due to the fact he actually has really good shooting, as you will see. He scored, like we said, a hat-trick in one of the games. He has 88 attacking position. He has 82 finishing. I felt that the finishing was definitely higher than 82. I thought that finishing was great. We haven't stuck anything on it. Finishing was really good.
I think it was the curve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, obviously, it's got 88 curve, and we, like I said, with the
and the long shots as well, 89.
Yeah, We've got 86 shot power, which really helped. Long shots 89, which really does help as well. With you'll see one from well outside the area. We gave it a go inside the area and outside the area. We've got 78 volleys and 77 penalties. So as I said in the previous video, not necessarily going to be your set piece taker. He has vision of 81. He has crossing of 77 with free kick taking of 89. That's actually decent free kick taking. We didn't get to take one, but that's not bad actually. He could be one of your free kick takers. We've got 86 short passing and 84 long passing. His passing was actually above that.
His passing was pretty decent.
Yeah.
I got Kevin De Bruyne. He feels near enough to the same passing as him. He can switch play literally to the wingers.
You will see it in the video. He was definitely pinging around 40-50 yard passes to the wings. He had no problem in that. There was no issue with that. So again, long passing in the high 80s, not a problem at all. And like you said, with that curve of 88, really did help with the goals. His agility of 90 plus with obviously the engine on there did make him feel really good on the ball until you got to his balance, which is 79, because he is 6'3". You've got that beam pole sort of a feel to him, and like you said, his skills aren't great. His close skill was good, but he's sort of, if you're trying to dribble past players, he seemed to get it tangled up in his legs an awful lot. So yeah, not necessarily going to be a skill, but it was enough to make room for him, wasn't he, and sort of have that nice shot and sort of get off. And if you did get a shot, it was a goal. He has 81 reactions, 87 ball control, which was really nice, 85 dribbling, and 80 composure. That composure definitely felt higher, didn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
With his passing, with his shooting, I thought the composure was much higher than that.
It felt like a screamer card when you get 99 composure or something like that.
Yeah.
It literally feels like that.
Yeah, he definitely felt broken in certain departments. His passing, I thought, was great. His shooting was great, and his composure. Although, and like we said, his stamina's 80. Yet that actually felt like a lot. Yeah. If that was 60, I wouldn't have been surprised. Yeah. I know we worked him hard, but it was. He was definitely. We've got other players that have 80 stamina that were not as low as him, so I don't quite understand why that was dropped so low. He's got 80 heading. He didn't really seem to want to jump for anything, which is because he has 62 jumping, but he didn't jump in the middle of the pack, did he? He was he was letting those go. Like I said, we've laboured on the 80 stamina, and his strength of 71. Actually, he was able to muscle people off the ball and that and get the ball back. But the person we played against, or one of the games we played against, did say he was. His feedback was he was easy to knock off the ball, which actually was true. I had a couple of times where, like I said, it got under my feet. And then at the same time, he kind of got it muscled off. Where actually, when I've had, I know he's a different animal, but someone like Ben Yedder in that position, Ben Yedder will hang on to it a lot more. And be able to muscle through and probably get through on the goal and have a shot. This guy didn't either. He let the defenders go away. We got aggression of 63, which is fine. He's a nice placid Brazilian. We've got finesse shot, flair, long passer, long shot taker. He definitely had long shot taker. Definitely long shot taker. Playmaker and outside foot shot. Again, I think that playmaker had a lot to do with the fact that he could pass the ball around and was really, really good.
He's literally flaring the ball about everywhere. So.
An outside foot shot. I always love an outside foot shot taker. That is one of my favourite traits to see on a player. I will probably play them above other players if I have outside foot shot taker. I really like people like Di Maria, who has a great outside foot shot taker. You don't have to have such a great weak foot for that. You can get away with the outside foot then. Overall, what's your thoughts on him?
Decent. I think it's like a small Kevin De Bruyne, to be honest with you.
Yeah?
I think it's like, obviously...
He's taller than Kevin.
Yeah, he's taller than them. But, I mean, stats-wise, it's less than them, but I think he feels near enough to the same, but obviously he's taller.
Yeah.
Bit more sluggish, but I think it's a cheap solution for Kevin De Bruyne.
So
if you can't afford him, basically.
Sort of a cheap alternative for Kevin De Bruyne.
He's got a better shot in my opinion as well. So.
I was really impressed with the shot. Like I said, we played, you, me, both of us played, you've played obviously on Xbox this weekend league, and I played on PlayStation, and we've played an awful lot of people with that combination of Teixeira and Talisca up front, and again Talisca on the gold card managed to pop up and score goals, so I kind of had high hopes for this card, and it's kind of met. I think for 60 grand, that's a really decent card. I'm not saying you were getting my first team and you'll be starting above other people, but I think he would be definitely a great sub to come on probably second half, and I think he'd be able to sort of smuggle away a few goals every now and again. He really does seem like that cam who will score a decent amount of goals.
I think he's definitely a decent cam, to be honest. Like, he's got traits that like other cams don't have. When he's like proper fast, he actually is quite fast, to be fair. When you actually do get in the position, he's got 88 positioning, so that's quite decent as well. He is there when you want him to be there as well. It's not like other cams when he's all the way in defence or just randomly floating about randomly.
Well, he's got that high-low, hasn't he? So he does, which is baffling me still why his stamina was so low. But that would be the only negative I would say to him, is just be aware, and maybe that's why he'll become a sub for us, is the fact is his stamina did seem so bad in the games that we played him in, which was weird, to be fair. But other than that, I thought actually everything else was really good on him. His passing was on point, his shooting was certainly on point, and he was just a general nuisance.
Yeah, he just adds something different to the play, really.
Yeah,
and he's just kind of like a luxury player as well, to be fair.
Yeah,
I think.
And he's easy to spot.
Yeah.
6'3" guy with white hair dotting around. Really nice and easy to sort of see him in the video. But yeah, there you go, guys. We're saying yes. We're saying go and get him for funsies. Why not? If you've got 60 grand or the cards to do him, you were not going to get any links for China. That's not happening at the moment. And Scream, we'll probably get a Hulk, so then there'll be a couple of links there. If you are rocking a Teixeira and obviously him, this is a nice upgrade for his gold card, and I would say definitely go out and get him just for funds. There is plenty of Brazilians you can link him with. That is our review. Thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself as always, and if you can't, find someone who can. Bye bye.